The Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Health, Wifcoh, is an NGO founded in 2012 by Dr. Baraka Sani, who is also the president, a graduate of Bayero University, Kano, with a master's degree from the same university, and an IVLP alumni sponsored by the United States of America's Department of State. She has attended various trainings and presented various papers, home and abroad, with the latest being a paper presented at the 10th Annual Conference of National Council of Local Government, Department of Agriculture, titled Enhancing Local Agriculture to Achieve Sustainable Development Goals. She's a philanthropist, a humanitarian, and a lady with a soft spot for helping the needy, with a keen interest in community development. As former Commissioner for Agriculture, Kano State, 2011 to 2014, during her tenure, she was able to coordinate the training of over 20,000 women and youths from the 44 local government areas of the state in the 6 training institutes under her ministry, including some students from the 19 northern states of Nigeria. She was also a former senior special assistant to the President on Agriculture between 2014 and 2015. Vision. The vision of Wifcoh is to see a world where all people, women, children, and the vulnerable, have solutions to their basic challenges. Mission. The mission of Wifcoh is to empower people, women, children, and the vulnerable, to respond to their basic challenges. Wifcoh has since undertaken various community development initiatives, mainly in line with the following United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. 1. No poverty. 2. Zero hunger. 3. Good health and well-being. 4. Quality education. 6. Clean water and sanitation. 13. Climate action. In the recent past, hundreds of women and children have benefited from the different events and outreaches carried out by Wifcoh in Kano State, with the intention to scale out to the 35 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory in due course. Poverty. According to the World Poverty Clock 2018, Nigeria is now the poverty capital of the world, with 87 million people living in extreme poverty. The number of people that live in extreme poverty are almost half the entire population. Therefore, in line with Sustainable Development Goal number 1, 2, and 3, a training for 1,000 women in preparation of baby food formula, Tom Brown, to tackle malnutrition in various communities of Kano State, Somalia local government area, was conducted. The training was a great move by Wifcoh. It was an eye-opener for the mothers who delightfully embraced this as an affordable and nourishing final solution to combat infant malnutrition. There were some cases that required urgent medical attention, which Wifcoh hurriedly attended to by sponsoring the victims to the hospital. Health. Over 10 children out of every 1,000 live births do not live to celebrate their 5th birthday due to vaccine-preventable diseases in Nigeria. Similarly, Nigeria is also the country where nearly 20% of all global maternal deaths happen. Therefore, the nursing mothers were advised during the training to ensure that apart from giving a balanced meal to their children, they complete their immunization schedules as well. Empowerment of widows. The Wifcoh team visited widows for empowerment and emotional support in Jogana, Gezawa local government area. Quality education, SDG 4. Nigeria's quality of education is ranked 125th out of 137 countries on the World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Index 2016. Several issues like poverty, health, environmental factors, etc. are responsible for the drawbacks to the progress of achieving SDG 4. In November of 2019, Jogana Special Primary School, Gezawa local government area, received Dr. Baraka Sani, the founder and president for the Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Health, and her team. It was a memorable experience for over 150 school children who received support and gift items to aid their education, and more so, very emotional, for a few school-age children that got back to school as a result of the support from Wifcoh.
Sunanki to juyo nan mu gani? Ba ku a makaranta? Me yasa kuka bari?
Saboda littafi da takarda.
Ba ku da su? Iyayenku fa? Babanku fa yana nan da rai? Yana da rai amma ba su samu sun yi muku ba? To yanzu idan na ba ku jaka da littafi da uniform za ku dawo? Za ku ci gaba? Zan dawo fa in duba fa. Kin yarda headmaster ya kira ni ran da baki zo makaranta ba? Ke fa? To ban da kuka ke fa? To ba komai dai na kuka ke ma za ki zo? Zan zo in duba fa. In baki zo makaranta.
Most of the children are orphans who lacked the needed materials for smooth learning experiences. Some had to drop out because their parents had many children and could not afford to keep them all in school. Thanks to Dr. Baraka Sani and Wifcoh, who came to their aid and put smiles on their faces. Clean water and sanitation, SDG 6. Over 73% of the burden of diarrheal and enteric diseases is associated with the poor access to adequate water, sanitation and hygiene, wash, and poorer children are disproportionately at risk. Frequent wash episodes due to children's ill health lead to school absenteeism and malnutrition. Just 26.5% of the population is using enhanced sources of drinking water and sanitation. Therefore, water sanitation training for rural communities in Gaya local government area of Kano State was conducted. The training was a general education to various households about the dangers of bad hygiene and polluted water. Also, they were taught how to treat water for human consumption, including clean water for the preparation of baby food in order to avoid diarrhea, and the preparation of ORT, oral rehydration therapy, as a first aid. Wifcoh has received endorsement from distinguished people of excellence. Amongst them is the President of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. He expressed his joy in support of this noble effort through a letter he sent. A letter from Dr. Akinwumi A. Adesina, CON, dated December 23rd, 2019, addressed to Dr. Baraka Sani, Chairperson and Founder, Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare, Nigeria. Launch of the Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare. I wish to congratulate you, Dr. Baraka Sani, on the launch of your NGO, the Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare. I am not at all surprised that Dr. Baraka Sani is doing this. That is the heart of the person I got to know when I was the Honorable Minister of Agriculture of Nigeria. At the time, Dr. Baraka Sani was the Commissioner of Agriculture for Kano State. Baraka was exceptional. She worked very hard. She displayed a genuine heart for people, especially the poor and disadvantaged. I watched her as she established several technical and vocational training schools for the youth in Kano State. I saw her set up empowerment programs for women. During my visit to one of them, the young women who had gone into fish farming and dairy production were clearly elated. Baraka is kind-hearted and generous. She displays a heartbeat that always reaches out to help the less privileged. The focus of her NGO is to tackle malnutrition. Healthy children will build a healthy nation. Well-nourished children do better in schools. Nothing could be better than building the gray matter infrastructure, the infrastructure of the brain. I am so proud of Dr. Baraka Sani. She is also my dear junior sister, my Aburo. I wish you all the very best of success as you launch your organization. I have no doubt that with your passion, dedication, and commitment, with God's grace, you will succeed. Congratulations. Signed, Dr. Akinwumi A. Adesina, President, African Development Bank. Wifcoh was also endorsed in another letter from President Goodluck Jonathan, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria between 2010 and 2015. A letter from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, 2010 to 2015, dated December 24, 2019. Addressed to Dr. Baraka Sani, Chairperson and Founder, Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare, Nigeria. Dear Dr. Sani, launch of the Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare. I congratulate you on the launch of your NGO, the Worldwide Initiative for Community Development and Global Healthcare. It gladdens my heart that you have continuously strived to develop human capacity in women and youths. Dr. Baraka, as my Senior Special Assistant on the National Schools Agriculture Program, I was gratified that your efforts contributed to the improved development of my administration's vision to transform the agricultural sector in the country, particularly in the northern region. Your genuine love and unwavering commitment to sustainable national development continues to resonate in all those youths and women whose lives you touched in service to our beloved nation. I wish you success and pray that this platform will expand your reach to more individuals in Nigeria. I hope that the younger generation will learn from your dedication to serve humanity and follow in your footsteps. I want you to know that you can count on my support, and I pray that Almighty Allah continues to strengthen and protect you. Congratulations. Yours sincerely, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, GCON. Indeed, true help is paying someone who is not in the position of paying you back.